Daisy Earls, age 84, of Cliffside, passed away Wednesday at her residence. A native of Rutherford County, she was a homemaker, worked for Cone Mills for several years, was a longtime member of the Cliffside Baptist Church. Survived by her son, Ronnie Bridges, and wife, Roberta, daughter-in-law, Brenda Bridges, 3 grandchildren, 7 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. Funeral services will be held today at 3 p.m. at Harrelson's Funeral Home. Burial will follow at the Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery, and the family will be receiving friends 1 hour prior to the service time at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home and Cremation Services has been entrusted with the arrangements for Daisy Earls. Denise Hudgens Gosnell, age 54, of Rutherfordton, passed away Wednesday at Hospice House, a native of Rutherford County. The daughter of Reverend Wesley and Lena Mae Brown Hudgens survived. In addition to her parents, she is survived by a husband, Steve Gosnell, son Stephen Douglas Gosnell II, and U.S. Air Force Senior Airman Christian Shane Gosnell, brothers Ronald Hudgens, Benny Hudgens, Terry Hudgens, Gary Hudgens, and Wesley Hudgens Jr. Funeral services will be held 11 a.m. today at the Shingle Hollow Congregational Holiness Church in Rutherfordton. Burial will follow in the church cemetery, and the family will be receiving friends 1 hour prior to the service at the church. Groves Mortuary crematory services serving the family of Denise Hudgens Gosnell. Miss Bertha Melton McCurry, age 97, of Charlotte, passed away at the Presbyterian Medical Center in Charlotte, a member of the Thrift United Methodist Church in Charlotte, survived by 2 sons, Bill McCurry and wife Lucy, and Johnny Lee McCurry, 3 grandsons, 7 great-grandchildren, and several nieces and nephews. Funeral services will be held 12 p.m. today at the Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Sandy Level Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation will be held from 11 a.m. until 12 today at the funeral home prior to the service. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home and Cremation Services serving the family of Bertha Melton McCurry. Elizabeth Cannon Jones, age 81, of Rutherfordton, passed away Wednesday at Willow Ridge Rehabilitation and Living Center. A native of Cleveland County, she attended the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church, survived by 1 daughter, Deborah Downey, and husband Wayne, 1 son, Ronnie Cannon, and wife Donna, 2 grandchildren. Family will be receiving friends from 1 until 2 p.m. today at the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church, with funeral services being held at 2 p.m. at the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church Cemetery. Burial will be at the Pleasant Hill Baptist Church Cemetery. McMahon's Funeral Home and Cremation Services in charge of the arrangements for Elizabeth Cannon Jones. 9 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning. That is all the obituaries we have at this time. It's time now to get started with our Saturday morning call-around report. We'll start first with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, and we'll talk to them after you hear this.
Do you need a legal consultation regarding wills, real estate closings, or Medicaid planning, or just legal representation? Contact attorneys Geraldine Willis, Kent Baldwin, or Martin Gerard at the Arledge Law Firm on East Court Street in Rutherfordton. With years of experience and expertise, Arledge Law Firm is your local professional law firm that really cares about their clients, and it shows. Whatever the situation you're facing, call 828-287-3338. Let this professional team go to work for you.
Start the day with local news with the popular morning report at 6:55 a.m. Get North Carolina news, national news from ABC, and local reports from Lake Lure to Cliffside. Be the first to know on WCAB.
You've worked hard to get your college degree, but do you feel too much of your money is going to pay for a student loan? It doesn't have to be that way. There are several government repayment programs that are now offered. There are even loan forgiveness programs. One simple call to 800-523-2218 can connect you to a qualified advisor who can help identify the right program for you. Call the Student Loan Helpline now at 800-523-2218. 800-523-2218.
Infectious diseases spread by pests like malaria, Zika, and Chagas disease are causing a worldwide health crisis. Fortunately, here at home, we don't face the same level of threat, but we shouldn't let our guard down. Mosquito-borne diseases like West Nile virus and Zika are impacting communities across the U.S., and Lyme disease spread by ticks is on the rise. Whether around the world or just around the block, get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
11 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning call-around report. Couldn't get in touch with the Sheriff's Department over there. Must be out busy this morning, so we won't bother those folks. We'll catch up with them again on Monday. Instead, we're going now to the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center, and with us is Candy. Candy, good morning.
Good morning.
What's on the report for us today?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Center has processed 429 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 26 for EMS, 12 for rescue. For law enforcement, the Sheriff's Office had 127, Forest City had 110, Rutherford had 20, Lake Lure had 5, Spindale had 70. Our fire calls, Forest City responded to an industrial fire alarm, and Rutherford responded to a residential fire alarm, and that's all we had.
Candy, thanks so much for the report, and you guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Candy with a report from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. Let us know what's going on in that area. Being kind today on this Saturday, April the 15th, to all those tax folks around the county who prepare the taxes for you, who do the work, who, all the workers, everybody involved in the tax industry. We have a lot of those around the county here, so if you know any of those fine tax folks, you be kind to them. Today is their day. April the 15th is usually recognized as the last day to file taxes, but of course it being a weekend, you get a little bit extension there. And we've got our own tax professional coming in this morning at 8 a.m., Gilbert Carmona. He'll be live in the studio with Gilbert Talks Taxes, all that straight ahead this morning. We'll check in with the Lake Lure Fairfield Rumbling Bald area after this.
Keeping your car running clean during these cold months is important to the life of the vehicle. RS Speedy Lube makes it easy to do that. Keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car at the same time. If you need radiator or transmission flush, brake check, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers, just pull next door. Get the car cleaned with the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash. RS Speedy Lube Service Center is a complete service center inside, outside, and down under Railroad Avenue, Rutherfordton.
If your skin could talk, would you listen? Stop tanning and protect your skin from melanoma, the second most common cancer in young women 15 to 29 years old. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
14 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Saturday morning, April the 15th. We are halfway through April. Hard to believe. Seemed like just the other day it was January. What finds us, we're going to find ourselves in the Lake Lure Fairfield Rumbling Bald area this morning at the Fairfield Gatehouse, and that'll be Homer. Homer, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Got lots of things going on this weekend up that way?
Yeah, got a few activities. Quite a few people staying here at the resort. Everybody's staying for their Easter vacation. Going to have a pretty big Easter egg hunt here sometime mid-morning, early afternoon. Got a wedding reception going on at about 6 o'clock. Weather-wise, kind of nice right now. Pretty clear skies. Temperature midnight, 63 degrees. Currently, right now, it is 57, so it's on the mild side. Got one yard sale. It's already taking place. I come through it this morning on the way into work. The Bills Creek Fire Department is having their yard sale on the trail. That's today, Saturday, April 15th. It started at 7 o'clock. They're having breakfast and they're having lunch. And there was already a few people out there when I come through, so people's getting out early on this beautiful Saturday morning.
There's some days when I've been, went places and set up a yard sale, I'd have people there waiting on me.
Most
as soon as I was setting my stuff out, boy, they was looking, wanting prices, and I'm like, let me get it out first. But.
And most people set it out the night before, and if it's not, they'll cover it up, and in the morning they're ready, so that's right. A pretty good idea, too.
That's an even better idea if you get a chance to do that.
That's a smart way.
Of course, if you live in a bad neighborhood, that probably wouldn't be a good idea,
Nah, I wouldn't think so.
Well, Homer, is that all you got this morning?
That's also my report for today.
We appreciate it. And, Homer, you have a great weekend. Have a good Easter, and we'll talk to you another time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Y'all do the same.
Bye-bye. Homer with a report from the Lake Lure Rumbling Bald Fairfield area in and up and around the upper part of the county. We'll move down the road here over to Sunshine. Cherry Mountain Fire District check in with Sue Price after this.
Health insurance is complicated, and with healthcare reform on the way, it's not getting any simpler. If you've got questions, we've got agents. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent can walk you through the changes and offer you the right healthcare plan with the right benefits for you. Healthcare may be changing, but our superior service isn't. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
If your skin could talk, would you listen?
As your skin, I forgive you. I forgive you for damaging me before prom, on spring break, and at tanning salons. But if you continue to tan, I hope you can forgive me. Forgive me when I start developing wrinkles and age spots. Forgive me if I develop melanoma when you're only 22.
Protect your skin from the second most common cancer in young women 15 to 29 years old. Learn more at spotskincancer.org. A message from the American Academy of Dermatology.
Coming up on 18 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock or 7:18, ever how you want to say it. That finds us over in the Sunshine, Cherry Mountain, Bostic area. And Sue Price. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. It's a nice morning. I think maybe the sun's starting to come up and birds are already at the feeders, so everything's going good.
Well, just let all you little birds know that we have filled all our birds' feeders yesterday. So if they happen to be coming through the Pea Ridge Road area, they can stop by the house there and get them all they need to eat. And
I'm sure you'll have some.
Continue on about their way. We've got these little yellow, I guess they're finches. Sometimes it looks like the yard's covered in them little things. They're everywhere. And then other days you'll have, more of the red birds, I guess the cardinals, and then you'll have the pigeons that try to run everybody off, and then of course the blackbirds will swoop in and
I'm having a problem with blackbirds this time too. They're aggravating.
I guess so. What are them, old ravens, I guess, or crows?
I don't know. Just the blackbirds, all I know. But they try to run the redbirds off. I've not got as many redbirds since they started coming. I don't like that. But I got a lot of the little finches. They're all over the seed fat.
And every now and then I'll get a little, I forgot what, my aunt knew the name of it, little bluebird. He's a bright blue. I forgot his name. What was his name?
Bluebird, one of the mountain bluebirds.
What was it? My wife's going to tell me the name of it. What was that? An indigo bunting. That's it.
Okay.
Indigo bunting. He's a beautiful little bird. Every now and then you'll get a couple of them that come through. So.
Yeah. I got some of the purple finches. Well, they call them purple, but they're really red. I don't know why they got the name purple, but anyway, that's what they're called. Well, let's see. I have new calls from the fire department. I got one birthday on my calendar for Wes King, and nothing on Fairviews for today. First Broad's got birthdays for Lila Smith and Luke Tuttle, and tomorrow for Shirley Bradley, so I hope they'll have a good day. Let's see if Fairview might have had something for tomorrow. Let's see, they got one for Tiffany Smith, so tomorrow. And in my announcements at Duncans Creek Presbyterian Church, we had our Good Friday service yesterday. It was so good. I enjoyed it. And then we'll be having our Easter breakfast and sunrise service. The sunrise service starts at 7, and then the breakfast to follow. And Fairview will be having their Easter sunrise. Well, they're having an egg hunt today for the children. Come on out, all you children, and come and enjoy an egg hunt and a Easter celebration at 11 a.m. Easter sunrise service at Fairview starts at 6:30, and they'll have breakfast to follow and no evening service. And Fairview will be having a singing on the 5th Sunday, the 30th, at 6:30, followed by finger food in the fellowship hall. So come out and enjoy a good singing. First Broad Baptist Church will be having their sunrise service at 7 and breakfast to follow. Sunday school at 9:30, Easter musical at 10:30, and no evening service. The 27th annual barbecue, Saturday, April 22nd, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Barbecue pork and chicken, baked beans, slaw, hush puppies, homemade desserts. Adults are $10, children 6 to 12, $5. Hopewell Hollis Community Clubhouse, sponsored by the Hopewell Hollis Ruatan Club. And they always have a really good supper. I always enjoy it. First Broad Baptist Church is going to be having a benefit singing featuring the Golden Valley Crusaders. It's a benefit for two of their church families, April 29th at 6:30 at First Broad Baptist Church, Highway 226, Golden Valley. So a really good singing coming up there and a benefit, so come out and help these folks out. And so far, I believe that's the only announcements I have. It's just quiet and calm over this way, looking for a good day and a good Easter Sunday, and I hope you'll have one, Todd.
So I hope you and Richard do the same, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sue Price with the report from the Sunshine, Cherry Mountain Fire District, Ballstick area over that way, letting us know what's happening over in my part of the woods over that way, I guess you could say. We'll check in next up at the Union Mills Fire District, and we'll see if we can find Brenda Kelly.
He has delighted audiences in over 30 countries. His show has been voted the best family attraction in Las Vegas. The Popovich Comedy Pet Theater is a unique blend of classic-style circus acts and the extraordinary talents of over 30 furry performers, all rescued from animal shelters. People magazine calls it genius.
It was just fantastic. It was amazing. Awesome show.
It was a lot of fun. Our daughter loved it.
He's very talented. It was so much fun.
Come enjoy this entertaining, family-friendly show April the 30th at 3 o'clock at the Foundation Performing Arts Center on the campus of Isothermal Community College. Reserve your tickets today. Call 828-286-9990 or foundationshows.org.
Paralyzed Veterans of America, National Service Officers.
We've got an entire generation of men and women who have seen war. They're going to need voices.
Paralyzed Veterans of America represents them.
Changing lives, building futures. That's Paralyzed Veterans of America. To learn more, visit pva.org. A public service message from Paralyzed Veterans of America.
Enjoy the Atlanta Braves and NASCAR here on the Foothills Most Sports Station, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Coming up on 25 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, 7:25, ever how you want to say it. Going to Brenda Kelly up in Union Mills. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
That reminded, I'm doing good. That reminded me, 25 after, that reminded me of a funny story. I was late for baseball practice one day because the teacher, or my coach told me to be there at a quarter after. So I thought a quarter is 25 cents, so I need to be there at 4:25. And that's not what he meant. I don't guess I quite understood the concept of time, or maybe I didn't understand what a quarter after meant.
Didn't know your fractions.
Yeah, well, I thought he means 25. It's 25 cents as a quarter, so he means 4.25. I was actually,
well, it could be confusing, but 4 quarters make $1, but there's 25 cents in each quarter, so it could be.
Yeah, I mean, I maybe it was just I don't know what it was, but I don't know why I remember that. But when I looked up and started to say 25 after, that popped in my head. So
well, that's good.
Something I remember from my childhood, I guess it was.
When you called, I got a dial tone. I thought, oh no, my phone's out, because just behind me in McDowell County, their phones went out yesterday at 11 o'clock yesterday morning. They were still out last night at 15 to 9, and I don't know what happened, but there was somebody, my sister called me on her cell phone and said they hadn't had a phone all day, and they was out in that part of Brackett Town and on down even over at our church, which is off of Vane Mountain Road. And so that happened one time before. I know when my brother-in-law died, they'd had a bad storm, and the phones went out, and they had some storms yesterday, but I don't know how bad they were. or what time they got them, but I know we got a little one yesterday evening, and we got 1/10 of an inch of rain out of it.
Wow. No, the reason you heard a dial tone when you picked up, instead of hitting the hold button, I hit the release button, and I pretty much just hung up on you. That's how that happened. But I called you right back, so.
Yeah, that's good. But I thought, oh no, my phones went out too.
And as soon as I done that, I thought, why did I do that?
and my sister said this man called and told her, said, I'm calling to let you know that we're working on your phone or something, and we're trying to get it fixed and blah, blah, blah. And she said, well, where are you? And she thought he might be somewhere close. He was in Texas. She said, you're in Texas and you're going to fix my phone.
Stranger things have happened, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but anyway, we hope everybody's having a good morning on Saturday after Good Friday and the Saturday before Easter. I've got 52 degrees on the front porch, and like I said, we had 1/10 of an inch of rain out of that little shower that come through yesterday. Birthdays and anniversaries today. We've got Olivia Guffey, J.W. and Miranda Ferguson, Boyd and Joanne Arwood anniversary, Seth Ford, Jeffrey Smith, Jason and Candy Burden anniversary, and Amber Holcomb. Tomorrow on Easter, we got Tracy Fleming. On Round Hill, I don't have any, and I don't have any on Macedonia. So we hope all these people have a great old big day on their special day. And in ways of announcements, Round Hill Baptist Church will have Easter sunrise service in the morning at 7 o'clock across the road at the crosses. Then after that, they'll have breakfast, and they've invited the Presbyterian Church to join them. And then they'll have the worship service at 9 o'clock because they'll already be at the church, and then they'll dismiss for the day. And then the Gilkey School Community Center on April the 21st from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. is going to have a health fair. Anybody can come. It's going to be 21 different agencies, and this is promoted by Community Health Council of Rutherford County and the Gilkey School Community Center, and there's no cost to anyone. And then on Saturday, April the 22nd, going to be a country breakfast from 7 to 10 a.m., and this is going to be at the White House Community Center at 5408 Painters Gap Road, Union Mills. Adults $6, children 6 to 12, 3 under 6 free. They're going to have eggs, grits, West Court sausage, Hunter's liver mush, biscuits, sausage, plain gravy, taters, homemade applesauce, orange juice, coffee, jams, and jellies. And then it says, coming soon, prime rib dinner, May the 20th. Tickets are limited and sold only in advance. $13.50 a ticket. Call 828-652-4502 for details. And that's all I got going on so far that I know of.
That's, since the Presbyterian Church not having sunrise service, y'all go somewhere else, right?
I don't know, but it just says they've invited them to join in. What are you laughing at?
Wasn't it your church that wasn't having the
yeah, they're not having it. We've all, and I am going to go somewhere else.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you not.
I enjoy Easter sunrise service. That's what I look forward to. And I just thought, look what our Lord and Savior went through yesterday, and rose on the third day victorious over death, hell, and the grave. And we can't get up and have an Easter sunrise service? What's wrong?
I think I told you about that little cartoon that I saw the other day, or yesterday, as a matter of fact. It was you've seen the cartoon strip BC about the old caveman.
No, I don't watch cartoons.
Well, it's in the newspaper, but
well, I don't read the newspaper.
Anyway, he was leaning up on a rock. This guy was leaning against a rock, and the guy walked up and he said, one thing I don't understand. And he said, what's that? He said, why do they call it Good Friday when Jesus was beaten and crucified, killed, and buried? He said, what? I don't understand why they call it Good Friday. And the guy thought for a minute, and he looked back at him, and he said, he said, what if you were sentenced to die? He said, what if you were in prison sentenced to die? And a guy came along and took your place. What would you think? He'd say, well, I think good. And he said, have a nice day.
There you go.
So,
sounds all right.
That's right. Sounds good to me. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was kind of cute the way it went about that. That was pretty cool.
He did pay our debt. That's right.
That's right.
And I was amazed at the people that don't have sunrise services no more.
Yeah, I mean,
people just don't want to get up and I don't know.
Seems like a lot of the old traditions of the church are going by the wayside nowadays, seems like.
Well, it looks like the church is going by the wayside.
Yeah, and that don't bode well for the church itself,
No, it don't.
So,
But anyway.
pray for our churches, pray for our people, and pray for the people.
Pray for our nation.
Pray for our nation. Pray for the people in positions in our churches that
make decisions.
That's right. Make decisions. Make the good ones.
But
sometimes they're tough, and sometimes you just got to do it and be done with it. So
yeah, but it is what it is, and
that's right.
And that's better. We hope everybody has a good weekend this weekend, and find a church and go to it Easter and enjoy the celebration of our Lord and Savior.
If nothing else, if you don't have a church to go to, just go outside and just watch the sunrise come up and have your own little ceremony there yourself. That's
right. Have your cup of coffee and thank the Lord that you're up and able to see a sunrise.
It's the same thing. Just think of what happened, and you'll be fine.
That's right. That's exactly
Brenda, we'll talk to you again next week.
Have a good one. We'll catch you later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with a report from the Union Mills Fire District, and we're going to move and check with Cliffside. Herman Jones coming up in just a moment.
The Recliner Center is happy to introduce new styles of Spring Air mattresses. Some come with the cool gel that you're going to love. Remember the days when you could flip your mattress? Well, Spring Air is now offering the flippable mattress. Check out these for a really great night's sleep. The Recliner Center is needing to make room for some new styles of lift chairs, recliners, and sofas, and you're going to get some special deals on the floor models and extra inventory in the store. Now, you always know you get the best deals in town at the Recliner Center, and now's the best time to go shopping. Check on the inventory of new recliners, sofas, and lift chairs coming in. Now, some of the styles have a new water-repellent fabric. Water beads up instead of soaking into the fabric. Leave it to the Recliner Center to offer you the best choices and best prices. Ask to see the new wall hugger style furniture. Hours are Wednesday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 2. The Recliner Center on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherfordton.
27 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock on this Saturday morning, April the 15th, and we're going to Cliffside Fire District and Mr. Herman Jones. Herman, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Todd.
Herman been doing the morning report for about 17 years now, I do believe. Ain't that close?
I imagine that would be getting
That's probably halfway there, ain't it?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
That's right.
Yeah, but I've enjoyed it. Pay was good.
I think we're going to get to the point around here where we might have to double your pay. I'll put that I'll put that through to Jim and see what he thinks about that.
All righty, that sounds good to me.
I'm not authorized to do that, but I'll have a talk with Jim on your behalf.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you one question.
All right.
What is the date?
Today is April the 15th.
15th. Tomorrow's Easter, right?
Tomorrow is Easter.
I tell you, it's hard for me to keep up with the time.
Days just come and go, don't they?
Sir?
Days just come and go, don't they?
Man, got as much to do as I have. It's hard for him to keep up with what day it is.
Yeah.
Still looking after all my neighbors' business, I'll tell you, it keeps me busy.
That's right. Well, you see, you got to always stay ahead of everybody else because everybody else is trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Well, that's true too. You ought to be that. You ought to be in my shoes.
That's right. You got to stay ahead of everybody. So.
Yep. Todd, as far as I know, it's other than coyotes, it's quiet down here. Not a lot of traffic this morning. Sometimes there's a lot, and sometimes it's very, very slack. Well, let's see. Today is Saturday the 15th. I've got, don't reckon I got any birthdays on the 15th. But I'll have, I can't even read. Well, I don't have any on. Yeah, I don't even have any on the 16th. So.
Sounds like quiet weekend coming up.
Yeah. Yep, well, I like it like that.
I do too. Well, I like it. Nice and quiet.
Yep. They'll be in Saturdays. Well, I hope one of the girls come by and say, let's go eat.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good.
And they're always asking me where I want to go. I tell them, go where there's food.
That's right. I ain't picky.
So, man, let everybody say that fix his own. If he gets a chance to go someplace else to eat, it's right down his alley.
That's right. Well, Herman, we appreciate it. I hope you have a good weekend.
How's all the folks doing, Doc?
Doing good. Getting along just fine.
That's great.
Herman, have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next week and hope you have a good Easter.
All righty. If it don't go good one way, I'll turn and go the other.
That's right. I don't blame you. Thanks, Herman. Have a good one.
All right.
See you. Bye-bye. Herman Jones with the report from the Cliffside Fire District. Letting us know what's happening down the lower part of the county. We'll head over to the other lower part of the county, sort of that way, and we'll talk with Luther Gillikin in Ellenboro. We'll do that next.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide daycare services for an aging parent or loved one. Rutherford Life Care can be just what you're looking for. Rutherford Life Care offers adults a safe and fun place during the day for medical monitoring, nutritional meals, and daily activities. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. Call them today and let them answer questions you may have. That's 288-1697, 288-1697. Rutherford Life offers a staff of professionals who show the love and compassion that you entrust your loved ones to. That's Rutherford Life Care Services, located on Thunder Road, Spindale. Again, that phone number is 288-1697. Variety makes radio listening a pleasure. We have it. News, weather, sports, talk shows, today's country hits, and yesterday's memories. WCAB, Rutherfordton.
We paid less for our Craftmatic today than we did 20 years ago.
If you're still searching for the perfect solution to a good night's sleep, call now for prices and free information on today's Craftmatic adjustable beds. And then decide when you see how little they cost. Discover Craftmatic for less, up to 50% less than today's leading memory foam brand.
Call 1-800-413-0098. That's 1-800-413-0098. 1-800-413-0098. Call now.
What makes a good radio station? Local involvement, complete news coverage, sports, constant weather updates, talk shows, contests, today's country hits, and yesterday's memories. Come to think of it, I guess you're listening to it. WCAB.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,000 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-956-7179 for your free DVD and brochure. That's 800-956-7179. Call 800-956-7179 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
20 minutes to the hour of 7 o'clock, 61 degrees outside, and that's going to find us down in Ellenboro with Luther Gillikin. Luther, good morning, sir.
Good morning, you two.
Just sitting on the front porch watching the sun come up. Have you had your coffee yet this morning?
Hey, I've already had 2 cups working on the church.
Sounds like you're on the way to a wonderful day.
Hey, I'm ready. I haven't made that. Going to have a long weekend off.
And if y'all happen
a long weekend.
And if y'all happen not to want your cup of coffee this morning, just let Luther know. He'll see if he can take care of that for you.
That's right. I'll take 2. I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. Already been off 2 months, so I'll take a couple of weeks more.
I started to say a couple more weeks ain't going to make a difference, is it?
Yeah, I'm still recuperating from a problem. But other than that, we're doing good there. Well, the whole community is doing good. Nice little breeze blowing this morning. The sun's going to warm up. It's going to be a nice day. Best see, I hope it stays nice. Tonight will be good warm. The morning won't be too cold. Going to be having sunrise service there at Bethel Church in the morning at 7 o'clock. So everyone's invited to come on down here. If you want to go to Sunrise Service, don't know where else to go, have someone there, just come on down here. We have one. Then they're going to have fellowship in a Family Life Center after the service is over. And two, I want to remind everybody, Flipper Bill, 24th this month. That's not too far away now. And let's see, that'll be the fire department from 3 until 7:30. So then encouraged to come on out and give pot of blood. And then say when we have birthday dates to Helen Fletcher, she's having one. And Paul Mann, he's having a birthday tomorrow. And tomorrow, Nancy Walker's having one. And also Megan Franks is having one. Christy Bland. And Fred Sisk, he's having a birthday tomorrow. And also Phoenix Meeks is having one. So hope all these people have a great time and enjoy their day. Todd, you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next time. You have a good Easter.
All right, Luther, you do, and hope you continue to improve, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Take care now.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with the report from the Ellenboro Fire District, and that wraps up our call-around report for this Saturday morning, April the 15th. If you're celebrating a birthday today or tomorrow, give us a call, 287-3356. We'll put your name into the hat here at WCAB, and we will pick a winner on this April the 15th, and that winner will receive a Mi Pueblito gift certificate, good for $5 off at the Mi Pueblito restaurants. Birthdays and anniversaries, give me a call now, 287-3356. Stop into Save-A-Lot Grocery and save big money every day. Choose from a variety of name brand merchandise at incredible low prices. Save big on fresh meats, vegetables, pastries, frozen foods, deli items, and so much more. They are located in the White Oaks Plaza in Spindale. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. That's Save-A-Lot Grocery Store in the White Oaks Plaza in Spindale.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermal filtration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,000 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-956-7179 for your free DVD and brochure. That's 800-956-7179. Call 800-956-7179 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.